Jackson, did you end up taking any trades yesterday?
Nah, bro, I've been studying for exams.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have exams too soon.
Yeah, but it looked kind of choppy yesterday morning.
Yeah,
Or
well,
wait, was that yesterday or was it Monday when we had the search and destroy day?
it was actually both.
Oh my gosh, because I know yesterday we had the huge move over London, so I
Yeah.
kind of looked at that and I was like, yeah, it's study day for me.
Yep.
That's tough.
Yeah. Also, YM, you can see it finally broke this trend line, and we had a nice close below on the 4 hour. Okay. So, YM, I want, as long as we don't go back above this trend line, I'm bearish. Um, Again, right now I feel like price is a little short-term bullish until we get another shorts up again. Just because we do have the SMT, so it's not really something I want to fade. But eventually I think we do come down to 4144 today. Show the hourly equal lows. We do have a nice hourly order block here, but this is pretty low order block. If we get a close above this mean threshold of this order block, I can definitely see us going way up here again, then going back down. Which, if I'm saying we're hitting sell side from down here, that's not really smart because I know it's going to make some of you want to short, but it's not really smart to short down here unless you shorted in that blue zone I posted yesterday. I mean, I took the scalp this morning, but even I didn't even hold that till sell side just in case this happens because again lately price has been getting to like 75% of my targets and not been hitting for some reason, so just it is what it is. Hopefully we hold this, but if not I expect us to go probably another 10 points higher, then maybe another dump. um, so yeah, if you go, I would go for now I'll just probably stay out until we get another good short set up.
You got any interest in that 15-minute fair value gap?
Yeah, this is really the next spot.
Yeah,
It is also 15-minute equal highs, so this could be the next possible short spot. But because we hit low a day already, it would not be a good short. But if we got a confirmation set up out of it, I feel like it wouldn't be bad because we know we do sell side down there.
gotcha.
Um, yeah, I'm watching YM. I'm watching YM too. I don't want YM to go up too much. Sell side on NQ. It's right here. Again, it's really stupid of me to point, oh, we have sell side right here because we already technically hit this sell side. So again, it's just really stupid to chase down here. I wasn't even awake for this move, unfortunately, so I didn't catch the whole move. I caught the move when I woke up this morning. Woke up like at 6:30. So just not a good spot to short because we already did take all the partial targets. So I'm either sitting still today or I'm waiting for a short up here. And then under this low, that's when I'll look for a potential long again. Also, like, there are, I don't know, just, oh yeah, I already pointed these out. I think these are, if we get like a giant candle kind of ripping through this fair value gap, We'll probably do something like this. Okay, so this is what we'll get. But if not, we should go right down the sell side. And again, because we did hit internal sell side, it's really, really stupid to short down here. I know probably, so yesterday, my thought process was, I said this, okay? I said, gun to my head, this is my target. Just because of momentum, and we broke so many bullish PD arrays on the higher time frame, and we've got a nice move after that. And I said, done commentating for now, you know, next target, next entry, I'm short, looking for short is this blue zone. Okay? And the reason why I picked this blue zone and not this blue zone is because, you can see what happened, is because this is really the first zone, and it's, if you draw a premium discount, this was the only fair value gap and discount. So when a fair value gap and discount is disrespected, we want to see that same fair value gap and discount not work, or work as a resistance. So that's kind of why I use this one. You can see perfect down move. And again, all my targets have been hitting 75% of the way. We're still holding mean threshold of this order block, which is still bullish to me. So even though I think we hit down here, I think it's just stupid to short down here still, because lately I've been getting cucked with my targets. See how this reacts. Again, I'm not expecting this fair value gap to work, because we do have a bullish SMT here, and we did hit low. So again, I'll probably wait for a reprice higher. As long as this SMT holds, we should hit this high. I'm not going to post this in the next commentary because I'm not really interested in longs right now, because this could drop at any moment. I'm just waiting. I'm either waiting until we get a short model from up here, or we get a long after hitting sell side. So right now we're in the middle of the range, so I'm just gonna wait. I'll check chat in a second. I don't know if anyone said anything. Please get a new keyboard. Sound like Warzone. No. Triple equal highs and NQ as well. Still possible to reject this, obviously. Yeah, it's like an inverse volume balance here as well. But am I shorting this low? No, I'm just gonna wait until one of them's hit. It would really make perfect sense if, because we got so close to buy side, which kind of got psyched out a little yesterday, it would make sense if we did this because these are still in balance. And I always say, if we get really close to sell side but don't hit it, we usually come back to it. So like right here, we got really close but never hit it. And then same here, we got really close, we never hit it. So obviously we're going to take up both these eventually, but I'd prefer if we went down and then up first. I don't even know why I have this chart open. I'm just going to watching it. In 40 minutes till this candle close, which doesn't tell me too much because candle closings over the mean threshold of this 0.5 are very important. So if we start getting a rippy candle over this high, that's obviously going to be bullish, but we could still just wick over this and never close over this mean threshold and still go back down. If you play probabilities, you know we're weighting discount, so going up here would be favorable. But just because going up here is favorable doesn't mean it's a smart long or short, because we're so low already, and if you try long here, you're basically fading where I'm thinking we're going to go, which I called yesterday. So again, the quicker we get the sell side, the better, because then I think they'll give us more opportunity for the day. I'm just gonna have this drawn just in case.
It's like a volume imbalance on the hourly.
Yeah, I know it is. So this is the volume imbalance he's talking about, which is lined up with also this fair value gap. Obviously not the whole thing, but it's still lined up. So that's another important spot.
I just want this thing to hit sell side so we can have a good day of trading, hopefully.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't really trade right here in the middle of the range, because we could go up more, or we could just go right down from now.
Yeah, this is where I've been getting stuff out of order. Everything I've called guys lately, like, it's been hitting, it just hits out of order. Like, And the reason why is because VIX is so low, and it kind of it's not because of VIX is so low. Actually, it's more of we're still in this. That does play some role into it, but it's also just because this range we're stuck in. If we're stuck in a range, we could literally do anything with inside the range, whether it be like this, and then down. Like if I think we're going up here, we could go back, bottom of the range, and then go back up again. So like it's hard to predict the order in which things are gonna happen well inside the range. If we're outside the range, then it's easy to predict the order, but it's much more difficult when we're inside a range, you know. Okay, I like this candle on NQ. Okay, I do like this candle. This tells me, this shows me what? The momentum's down from this order block, which means this ES might totally rip through this. Yeah, YM I do not want to go, like, if I were to just trade YM, I would not want it to go back above this order block right here. This green candle before this down move. I'm looking at MNQ on my phone. It's very different. It's kind of interesting.
Would you consider this bullish or bearish SMT since ES took out like the 825, 826 high, and NQ did not? Unless I'm tripping. Am I tripping?
Yeah. No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, so what he's talking about is this SMT right here. But this is like, it's like the equal highs and equal lows rule. There's an SMT both ways right now, so this is when you're just gonna wait.
Alright, bet.
What's up, Breek? And I've really even talked about this a lot, like when we get a bullish and bearish SMT in the same spot. But same thing applies to the bearish and bullish SMT, just as equal highs and equal lows. Remember that fair value gap yesterday? I said not to short at the open. Someone shorted it. I see it in my Twitter feed. Someone shorted it. That sucks. Someone I know too. I probably could have told them not to. By the way, I drew this. I'm not expecting this to work though, because again, bullish SMT, low probability that we still go down here, higher probability that we go up here because we're so low. But I'm just drawing it just because, you know, why not? MNQ is pretty interesting here because on MNQ there's no fair value gap. It's kind of weird. Hey yo, Cloudy's in here. Yo, what's up, Cloudy?
Morning.
Yo, Cloudy, are you off work today?
Nah, I work at 10 every day.
Oh,
I mean, I work at home, so it doesn't matter.
oh, but so you do still trade?
Yeah, I still trade.
Oh,
I try to find a trade,
nice.
like in between 9:30 to 10.
Yeah, I gotcha. You know that fair value gap yesterday we had it 1 at 9:30. It was like a 1 minute fair value gap right at 9:30.
Like when we dumped that open?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a clear true swing.
Yeah, I know. Someone shorted. Did you hear what one of my friends shorted that, and he's new.
Yeah.
And I literally said in live yesterday, I'm like, I've never short 9:30 fair value gaps because most likely they're Judah swings.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of sucks.
It was carried along as well, so I just didn't take anything.
Yeah, I know. Have you been like trading a lot recently, or?
Dude, the market has been, I don't know, I feel like we've been in the same range for like
I know.
2 weeks.
I know
It's so
tough.
annoying.
I know. I was just saying it's been tough to predict the order of which things are gonna happen.
Right. Right.
Like I've been calling this 4144 for a while now, and we got so close, and then we just started pumping back up again. But now we're going down to it. Hopefully, hopefully today.
I mean, I do think we have more upside on the market, though.
Yeah, we do, of course. I just
Like,
want
if you look at the daily, we're so close to 42.10.
daily. We
which,
should
like,
daily we should hit like 4,300.
right.
I just want the. I want the daily. I want the daily unbalanced fair value gaps first.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I want. And then once we go down there, then I'll be way bullish into like 4,300. Then after 4,300, that's when I'll be mega bearish. I'm just like short term bearish right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm not taking these $1 million swing positions anyways. But
Why not?
well, I could. I'll just steal my mom's credit card.
You're telling me you don't have $1 million?
No, I'll just steal my mom's credit card. Actually, I do.
Okay.
I do. After I go to the bank today. That was not a criminal joke, by the way, guys.
How I
Stealing
forget
is
my
bad.
tax returns.
What do you say? Nah, stealing is. My mom taught me to steal.
Oh, sounds like a good
Bro,
one.
I said how I feel get my tax returns.
Yeah, dude, taxes. Reek.
I mean, hypothetically, you could just get an Estonian company and then pay no capital gains tax.
True. What? Reek, can we hear the Pledge of Allegiance? Alright, by the way, this is the market opens in 1 minute. Anything can happen here. Again, I'm not expecting this fair value gap to short work, but we could get it. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of volatility here. So this is where I just wait to see. Okay, we're pumping over this fair value gap right here. We could get another SMT here. If I'm not posting anything in the next commentary, by the way, right now, because I just wanna gauge and see what the momentum gives me. We could get another SMT here. We hit this high in ES and don't hit this high in NQ. Doesn't really matter, but again, like I said, bigger probability here to go long rather than short, which is why I'm not shorting anything at the moment. I'm just gonna wait for another 2022 model and see if we get one. Why I'm pumping over this much higher than I expect. Again, this could just be wick, and 30 minutes of the candle close. We said equal lows as well. I'm not gonna lie, this could be an SMT.
Yo, do you usually take trades on stream?
Yeah, I did the other day. Cloudy, I was live streaming in my free Discord on I think it was last Friday, 2 Fridays ago, and I alerted 5 trades. I was on a YOLO funded, and I ended up passing the funded yesterday. But I literally took 5 trades in a row. I went 5 for 5. That was like, and I literally said I'm buying here, I'm selling here, whatever. And then I did it again the next Monday. I took 4. I think I went 3 for 4 that day. So I went like 9 for 10 in the 2 days. And I mean, it went well, but I don't know. I alerted something the other day, and did you see my alert the other day in Discord?
No.
I posted on the alerts channel. That was the only thing really I straight up alerted, because I feel like yesterday I was live streaming, dude, and it was just so hard to tell a direction at the open of the market, so I kind of felt bad, so I tried to alert in the afternoon.
So you don't trade at all?
It just depends. Just depends.
Okay.
Like yesterday morning I stayed out, and then we got that nice macro play yesterday, which I actually alerted in my Discord. So
This was a nice long, not gonna lie.
yeah, I know. I mean, again, I'm just playing probabilities, and I think a long would be better here, but we should hit these equal highs in ES. Right here.
Is it just me, or did we have the exact same like set of equal highs at open yesterday? I feel like it was the exact same thing.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I know what you're talking
That's
about.
weird, man.
We should hit these equal highs in a second here, guys. Okay, no SMT. I'm just waiting here. I don't care how high we go up. Eventually, I am looking for a short. NQ is much stronger at the moment than ES. You can see YM. Look what YM rejected that trend line beautifully, but NQ is holding us up still a little bit. I'm keeping these equal highs marked on NQ. Yeah, nice equal highs on NQ now as well. Again, hopefully you guys can see why I said it's really dumb shorting down here. Even though I'm bearish, I think we go higher to go lower, if that makes any sense. So that's why I kind of took note of these equal highs up here. And then I think there are 15-minute equal highs. Yeah, there's 15-minute equal highs in ES. Again, there's multiple sets. No matter which ones we hit, I'm looking for a short setup after either one. Doesn't matter to me, to be honest.
I reckon we could go all the way up to the ones up at the end dog.
Yeah, doesn't matter, but
No, it doesn't. But
where's the end dog?
oh, the daily open. I believe there was some. There's like right up at the high of the day.
What level is
There's
it?
like a bunch of sets. 41.785.
Okay.
Is that the end dog? Yeah. Be around the end dog.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. This is another SMT, by the way, guys, so. I keep reading the check chat. 417. Yeah, so there's definitely a possibility of going up to here and then going down again. Again, it doesn't matter how far up we go. Yeah, I see that. So, yeah, ES did wick into this hourly volume imbalance, just so you guys know. We might not even hit these equal highs.
It's done that a few times lately.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
completely just come short of them.
It's because of this SMT. I mean, we don't have to hit these equal highs. I mean, no matter what, even if we do, I'm still looking for a short. So it doesn't matter to me. This is a inverse. Let's see, this is a nice inverse fair value gap that we're holding right now. I feel like these equal highs are just so clean in NQ, or I'd rather have them taken out before we go down here. I just got a notification on Twitter from Starboy. Hood calls $10 soon or something. Jesus, that guy's a lost cause. Nikki, I'm waiting for a short just after we hit these equal highs, if we do hit them or not. We don't have to, but that's where I'd prefer a short. Again, you guys know I don't short with equal highs above, so unless it's an SMT, which this is an SMT. If we get a nice 2022 model here, I'll probably try it. This is also inverse fair value gap on Q as well. forget what time frame is this from. Oh, this is from the 15-minute. Obviously, there's no close above it on the 15-minute, but we're still kind of rejecting it. Again, we could just go down here. I don't know. That's why I'm waiting till. If we do go down here, I'll just wait to short. If we get sell side here. Again, do I want the equal highs to be taken out first? Yeah, but I mean it's an SMT, so they don't have to. So far, a nice reaction to this. And yes. As long as we hold this, we should hit these equal highs. That's what my gun to my head guess is right now. YM rejected this trend line perfectly, which I wanted to happen. That's why ES is being held up here. I said, like, again, I said earlier, if I was only trading YM, I don't want us to go much over this order block. Also, the reason why I'm in the 5-minute right now is because the 1 minute's pretty choppy here. It's also a 3-minute inversion for every eye cap as well. And it was an order block. Now NQ looks weaker than ES. The fact that we're not closing all this for every eye gap tells me, doesn't tell me a lot, it just shows me how uncorrelated these indexes are right now. And also, it does look like we are forming some low resistance liquidity on ES as well, which is good. Is this even a discount? Yeah, this is a discount. I want to slap this long so bad, but I don't want to fade my bias because I don't know if we're gonna go back up here or down again. I just don't want to guess, you know. I don't think it's smart. So the NQ gap, we did close over barely. I mean, as long as we hold this 3-minute order block, we should hit these equal highs still. It's still in play. and it's an inverse fair value gap as well. Definitely very choppy though. I mean, I expected this because we did get that large overnight move. Okay, still looks good to hit these equal highs. This is an example of, even though like we just hit discount, so technically this whole thing's rebalanced. This is one of those examples where like I would not expect a retracement down to here and then bounce because this is a inverse fair value gap. So hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say. Because this is an inverse fair value gap, I would not expect a retracement all the way down here. Again, as long as this holds, we should keep going up here. I almost slapped this long. I held myself back. Definitely very choppy open. There's still no close over this trend line in the 3 minute still, so this could still end up failing. You took a sell in Y. Yeah. Again, like I said, if I was trading YM, I would not have expected any. Like again, this is just a simple trend rally test. So you can definitely tell YM is keeping ES down, and we should hit these equal lows on. We should hit these equal lows on YM. Which I forgot to post in the next commentary. Again, this is why I do analysis in 3D. I'm not just looking at one index. Because some people are probably confused why ES is being held down here. It's because of YM. Again, as long as these are taken or as long as these are taken, I don't care which. That's when we're going to start looking for a short. I'm going to try to stay on the 5 minute because the 1 minute's very choppy right now. I don't want to commentate the 1 minute like I have been doing all week because it's too choppy. This is why I should have woken up earlier because I knew this price action was going to be ass. So ugly. Pretty sure VIX is actually up $1 from where it was yesterday, so hopefully it keeps going up. Again, this is like the price action yesterday we saw. Okay, hopefully we do it on this leg and hit these equal highs. If we don't, I'll revolt. NQ looks very bearish here. Oh my god. YM, because we have the equal highs on ES, I would expect YM to do something like this maybe. And then down to these equal lows. Okay, so NQ just reswept this low. So now we have a nice bullish SMT between NQ and NQ and ES still here. I mean, it's good, I guess, for ES if you want to hit these equal highs. You can see this is clearly search and destroy right now, okay? Literally after every single high we go over, boom, dump, right? Boom, dump. So you could literally short every single breakout and then be good, but at some point this is going to break one way with a ton of volume. So yeah, NQ looks very bearish here. Wow. NQ still not like super bearish because this is a 1 minute order block. We're still in this 5 minute fair value gap, but we did take this high. And again, like I said, we don't have to take these equal highs, but this is really one of those fair value gaps where I don't want to fade. I'd rather just wait to see if we dump through it and then use it as resistance first. I mean, to me, it looks like this. If I had to guess, because we have these equal highs and ES, I mean, if I had to guess, I mean, this would not be. I would want this to work for ES's sake. Because if this doesn't work and we totally dump through it, what does that tell me? We're not hitting these equal highs in ES. So because we have equal highs in ES, I would expect this to work on NQ. But is it something I'd take? Probably not, because I'm still bearish overall, so I don't want to fade my bias, and we hit this high in NQ. And we know when we hit the high, you don't long a bullish fair value gap, right? And just this 1 minute chart looks atrocious. I don't want to. I'm not gonna read this price action play by play. Okay, this is awful. I still think by the end of the day we'll be at 4144. I just don't know when. There's no ICT model here. There's nothing to tell me any entry here besides the seek and destroy entries. Literally, that's it. We got triple equal lows now as well, which these have a lot more weight because they are formed during the market hours versus the ones I've drawn or not. So the 0.75, let's see. So still holding this 0.705. This is so annoying. This is the third day this week price action has been like this, and it makes these live streams horrible for me to do because I don't know what to say. Like, I literally don't know what to say. It's like me trying to... It's like me trying to read a book in a language I don't know.
Dude, I've been saying the last few weeks, like, support and resistance is like the new wave. It's fucking
I know.
Like,
I know.
I tried to get in this, like, yesterday, me and some other guys who were training, and there was like a triple top or some shit like that,
Yeah,
and
and it worked. Yeah.
and we were and then it gave us like a long setup,
Yeah,
and we were like, there's no way it's gonna make a fucking quadruple setup, quadruple top, right?
Yeah.
So we got on longs, and then it went like 1 point from target and made a fucking quadruple top.
I
and then
know.
it
I know
dumped,
what you're
and we were
talking
like,
about. I
what?
longed that same thing.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb, dude, and it's
Yeah.
so annoying.
It's because it's range. Everything happens out of order. So we'll make like equal highs, then we'll go back down, then we'll go back up.
I know.
So far this is working nicely. Again, like I said, as long as this holds, we should hit these equal highs. But now we have these equal lows. So we should hit these equal lows as well now too. But I'm just not sure which one's gonna hit first. I seriously don't know. This is gonna be an important spot for YM. If I had to guess on YM, we should reject this and then go back down if we get to it. This is like a confirmation and Q setup because it's a order block. I'm pretty sure someone else in here, I think Awareness, he along the same setup, I think. We were all talking in chat about that setup the one day. And I was like, alright, I'm trying along here or whatever. And it went up like a point or whatever. And it just dropped. I'm like, okay. And it was like a textbook long too, I think. Oh, this is horrible. I don't even know if I'm gonna take a trade in my personal account if I see one because I don't want to risk getting chopped up like this. So yeah, Sal is actually correct here. We will get the 4-hour candle close in 1 minute. Hopefully something happens after this. This is so bad, dude. The reason why there's so many equal lows is because there's volume imbalance for everyone wondering. Okay, there's a 4-hour candle close. Four-hour fair value gap now formed. Okay. There's a 4-hour fair value gap. Wow, that's crazy, dude. 5 touches off this, same thing.
My gosh, might have to get the MACD out.
Honestly, dude. Again, I hope no one is pressing buttons here. You should not be pressing buttons here. There's literally been 0 entries.
What do you mean, dude? That's a good long.
It's support. Yeah,
support
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I take that back. This is a really good entry. This is a good support line.
How to fucking piss off ICT traders.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is pissing off anyone, whether they use indicators or not.
Yeah.
The moving averages probably look like this right now. Where's my right? The moving average is probably like this. Every single moving average is like this.
Yeah.
Another thing I do want to say is if we are bullish, or if we are bearish, usually you want the high swept first. So hopefully that makes sense. If we get these lows swept first and then we go up, that's not good, because if I'm bearish, I want these highs swept, and then that tells me, okay, we're leaving lows down here, which is good for later. That's another really good important point I forgot to mention. So like, because obviously I want these hit, but if I'm bearish, I would prefer highs being swept first and then lows. If I was bullish, I prefer lows being swept first, because if we leave equal highs above, right, that's gonna tell me that we'll go back up to those equal highs. So oh my god.
Literally a fucking barcode on the 5 minute.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna hop off here and study for a little bit.
Yeah.
This ain't even worth watching.
Yeah, I agree. You should.
Yeah. Hey, good luck, boys. Hopefully you get some good.
Thank you. Again, if we get a short setup, I will literally alert me taking it, because I feel bad for this right now.
There we go.
Okay, can we get a break here? Again, this is setting up nicely for, I like this low resistance liquidity. Come on. Hey, finally. Okay, there's the target. Obviously the target's to break through them, but I don't know if you guys have heard me say this before, but we always get our equal highs and equal lows inside PD arrays, and this was a nice volume bounce. Okay, well, we hit the target. Pretty nice. Again, I think.
Bruh, it just
What?
made another fucking equal high.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll probably eventually break through this, but we did hit our target, so that's good. You can see like just how uncorrelated this is. YM is still bearish to me. Ugh. It's crazy how like I can't believe these orders still sitting here just totally rejected from the same exact spot. That's fucking crazy. Especially during market hours when you have this high volume, when these are formed at 4, like before no volume was even here.
we finally get the displacement.
I'm surprised there's as many people in this live as there is. I mean, if I was watching myself, I would have been probably going outside and doing some shit or something, not watching this. I've been seeing a lot more equal highs and equal lows on NQ lately, and the reason why equal highs and equal lows on NQ are important because NQ is such like a is five
There's more ticks.
yeah, there's more ticks, right? So it's more
The odds of it occurring are way lower on NQ.
Yeah, exactly. The odds of these equal highs and equal lows are forming on NQ are way lower. So this is definitely significant. Okay, more significant than ES because ES, again, there's equal highs and equal lows left all the time, but obviously they're all hit eventually. But NQ, again, it's much more rare, and these are pretty much perfect. I think they're to the cent. Let me check. High 1314. Yeah, 1314. So these are perfect, which is why I kind of drew them out this morning. I think they're pretty important. So like even these right here, like I would say these are pretty significant because these are to the cent. Yeah, more low resistance liquidity. It doesn't matter how I draw the trend line in this situation. Okay, I could draw it like this, whatever. All that matters is we know there's high, high, high. So once one gets stopped, the other should get stopped. It's that sexy voice of yours. Funny story. I had a Fortnite channel. I had an old Fortnite YouTube channel, and it's still up. But
oh my god!
The first time I ever talked in a video, everyone's like, "Oh my god, I love your voice," whatever. I'm like, "Oh, nice." Weird story, but hey, it was a nice compliment. 5-minute volume bounce on ES. Yeah. So 5-minute volume bounce on ES. You're talking about this one, right? Do you mean not closing below it? Finally. Okay, there's the break. So there's the break. We should actually go higher here because this is low resistance liquidity. 5 p.m. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what we're talking about. So yeah, this is definitely got on the way. I see what you're saying now. Okay, so there's the break finally. We got it. Yeah, I mean, it was a decent long setup plus EV, which I said as long as we hold this inverse fair value gap, it would be. But just the time we spent inside it was insane. As you can see, we never got a body close below it once. And once these equal lows start forming here, I'll tell people obviously like these equal lows weren't here before the setup actually formed. They formed after, so this would be a trade you want to get out just because these equal lows. But I have my rules and I have my way of trading, and I'm going to be honest, I would have gone out. Yeah, it's different for everyone. But now we have fourth high here. Just gonna draw these over. So now that we took out, I still think these are still a possibility. As long as we hold above here, this is still my target. But if we got like a 2022 model, just a knife down here, I would totally look for a short now that these have been hit. Yes, fail safe. That's literally what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for a 2022 model short setup here. This is we engineered so much liquidity here though, so like we don't even have to hit these equal highs now. Now that we took out these, I'm good. Phantom posted stopped out for minus 0.8 R on today's trade. So Phantom was live streaming today on YouTube for free, I think. He got stopped out in his play. Again, I could have taken a play. This was really the only thing I would have taken when I said I think it's better probability to long here. But I personally probably would have cut. And I'm not, and I could say, oh, I would have held that in hindsight, but I think I would have cut in mid-moment just because I don't like participating in these types of conditions, as ICC says usually not to. So I probably would have cut, to be honest. Again, we're still holding this, so as long as we hold this, we should hit these highs. And what else do you see? We got 3 equal highs still on it. ES. Okay, there's that break. Hourly equal high. Yeah, these are hourly equal highs. Which is why I think we hit them before we go down to the lows. So you check out 2 of the buy stop or 2 of the sell stops. So now we can disregard these. This is so bad. PM sessions should be a lot nicer, probably.
That's what you said yesterday.
Yeah, and it actually, yeah, I said that yesterday. Then I alerted a trade at 11:50, and it worked out nice. I mean, do you actually was PM session even bad yesterday? I forgot what even happened. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was really bad. I remember now.
It was like the worst in years.
Yeah, I remember now. We just chopped around the whole time. I really like. I really wish I could see ICT live stream this. Like, I would pay so much money to see what he says about this. Like, I know he would say, "Oh, don't trade this," but which I say, "Don't trade this too." But like, you can still kind of predict it. Like, I'm still kind of predicting it. Like, oh, if we hold this, we should take out these sell stops, right? and like so far we took out 2. Like I'd love to see him try to predict this price action, even though he says don't trade it. I think it'd be very, very interesting to see, because like you can still kind of predict it even though it's choppy.
He did do that once.
You did? Do you remember when?
It was like after a significant event, and it was just range bound for like a million years, like the entire session. And he kept alerting like different fair value gaps.
Really? Yeah, I mean, there's not even any good fair value gaps to alert here, in my opinion. Besides this one right here, this is a good one. Why is this? Can someone tell me in chat, why is this the only one I have marked right now? Yeah, I know. Also, ICT goes on rants, which normal. I know you're new here. I tell people in here, whenever ICT's live, I say, if you do not want to listen to rants, just stay in my stream, because I'll point out the good targets and entries, whatever, when ICT's just going to be talking about how his son's dating his girlfriend the whole time. Yeah. Alright, can anyone answer, why do I have this fair value gap drawn? Right, sorry, let me get this. Why is this the only fair value gap I've drawn? And why am I going to keep it in my chart? There's 2 answers. Swap the lows. Not necessarily. Wait, this is where I gives a ton of one. We did not sweep the lows here. Are you talking about right here? No, this is not why I have it drawn. It's not just because this is holding price. Obviously, that's the easy answer. GE. Kind of. Alright, one of you guys got it right. One, since 1018. Every single... Okay, someone got the second answer right. Okay, so the reason why I have this one marked is 3 reasons. One, this is the only fair value gap today where we've gotten an actually good break of structure. So this is literally the only fair value gap we've actually displaced over nicely. Okay, was there... I mean, yes, we displaced over this high nicely with a lot of displacement, which we held, but there's no clean fair value gap in my opinion. But this one reason, it's formed during the macro time, 10:01, which is in the macro time. Okay, none of these other, there's no other fair value gap in here that formed during that macro time, so this is one reason why it's important. Second reason is, lines up with this nice order block here, okay. And third reason is, this displacement was actually the only good displacement in this whole thing where, okay, I'd expect this fair value gap to have a lot of significance. And what I do is I measure the leg, so if I measure this leg to down here, okay, this is the size of this leg, and I put this back up, you can see this move above it was at least 50% or more of what this size was. So this is why this is going to be an important fair value gap. But it being during the macro time and the displacement we got over it is pretty significant to me. Okay, obviously there's like a fair value gap here, right? Which, yes, we kind of respected, but there's not really... All this was a sweep of these lows, so... Like this fair value gap right here is... I didn't have drawn because, again, it's not really significant to me because... one, it's formed at 10:11. 2, we have low resistance liquidity above. And 3, I don't even know a third answer. I was just gonna say it, I forgot it. think of it in a moment. But yeah, that's kind of the reason why.
Well, I'm riveted.
Same.
This is almost as good as watching paint dry.
Yeah, I know. This is literally probably worse than Monday, I'm not gonna lie. I did not think it could get any worse than Monday. If you can watch this whole thing without pressing one button, you'll be very, very successful. I just want to say that. Yeah, patience is literally the number one thing where people struggle with, and I used to do it too. I used to take so many trades in this. Like the old me would have tried to trade here, probably would have tried shorting the survey gap, probably would have tried longing this, and I would have just been wrecked the whole time. But this is really where staying patient is important. YM's almost in my order block. You look what's happening. Okay, this is just hopefully someone's noticing this. I always talk about analyzing these in 3D. See how well ES is holding up, and NQ is much laggier than ES now. Versus, it's because of YM. Which this is what I want on YM. That's why I'm saying we don't even need to hit these equal highs anymore, because we did take out the ones on ES. So it's fine if we don't hit these anymore. And you are forming nice low resistance liquidity, so I'm expecting some sort of knife here soon. Also, does anyone remember, I always say this, hopefully you guys remember, but what do I say about equal highs before equal highs? I say, I don't care if there's equal highs above, I will always take a lot of my profit at the equal, like, I'm not taking my full position off here, I'll still hold runner still here, but if we ever have equal highs before equal highs, I'll take a lot of my position off, more than normal. And that's the case of what's happening here. I'm gonna say mark these in index commentary because we will come down and hit these. Right now my prediction is something like this or this. I'm just gonna tape read. I don't think it's worth entering any position. I low-key like how YM's setting up. Okay, this is a little more advanced, but see how YM is, we never really quite hit the order block yet, and YM kind of dumped a lot more here compared to ES. So like that means if ES were to go up and hit these highs, which we got so close to, if we were to hit these highs, right, I wouldn't expect YM to go much past this order block, right? So whatever happens, we should not go past this. Okay, we should just go down. But if YM was still up here and ES was right here, well then if ES went up while YM was up here, well that would be bad because that means YM would probably overextend the order block, making price actually bearish and making my bias wrong. That's like another kind of 3D analysis thing. So you always want to see like where each indice is relatively to each other. And this still looks good to me. Like I still think we're going to come up and break these highs. Okay. This is now an inverse fair value gap, as you guys know. But I wouldn't take it because I think this is just a lot of engineered liquidity. Even if this works, I don't care. And if there's still equal highs left up in here in ES, right? There's still a possibility going up in ES here to these highs, which I think we're going to take out, which means what? NQ should break this fair value gap, or re-break it. And I don't do analysis on this, but this looks like it should happen. So I'm expecting, because yes, I'm expecting to go a little higher. We could dig in a little deeper in here. Okay, so far, so we reclaim. I like how we reclaim this. Okay, this is a good sign. And I don't want YM to be too high in this order block when NQ gets up here. I'm about to sneeze, 1 second. I'm just gonna try like a demo long here, okay? Nothing too serious. Demo only today. I'm just tape reading this. And I can't even enter. Come on, go back. I don't know why it keeps logging into all this. Again, the trade I took earlier before I woke up, that was on my trade of 8, so I'm 1 for 1 off of that trade. I don't know if I want to risk another trade. this takes a lot of time. Alright. Where'd my order go? Oh, it's probably because of this. Oh, here it is. Log out of there. My take profit's gonna be up here. Stop loss below here. Is that a 2 to 1? Yeah, it's about a 2R, I guess. Alright, well, let's see if this works. Alright, I'm moving my stop to break even now. Okay, ES should take out these highs. This is obviously where I'd scale half. I think this just hit 1R. I hit 0.8R, so no, I would not scale half yet. My stop would just be break even now. Especially on a day like today. I don't think the conditions are well enough to... I don't think the conditions are good enough to hold that long. So honestly, if this is a personal account, I probably would have already been out. I'm still expecting this to work. Hopefully I don't get stopped to break even. Damn it, I was stopped to break even. Well, oh well. See, that's why I put your stop at break even in conditions like today. So yeah, I just saved myself. Again, if the conditions were as choppy as they are today, of course I wouldn't put myself at break even, but you have to kind of, when you're going in a trade, you have to know what the conditions are like, know what the indices are doing, and kind of, wow, what a rejection. This is perfect to the cent. And you have to know what to expect when you're in a trade. So, because of the chop today, because of the chop, I want to relong this so bad. It's demo, so like I could, but I don't want to promote bad practices. Yeah, so it's just knowing when you go in a trade, you have to know the conditions. Okay, if you know the conditions are choppy, placing stops at break even on a normal day, you should place a stop at break even when you're up 1R. Okay, if you're going for a 2 to 1R trade, once you're up that 1R, I put my stop to break even. But like this play just hit about 0.82R, which is on a day like today, that's pretty good. That's like a good spot to still put your stop break even, just because of the conditions today. Any normal day, this would probably have already ripped through, even on this candle, this would have already ripped through all this. I mean, it went like, what, 8 points in like 2 seconds, which is nice, but... Did anyone take that play with me and their demo account get stopped to break even like I did? Type 1 in chat if you did. Yo, what's up,
Yo, can you hear
Levi?
me?
Yeah.
What's up, man? I just joined the Cord, man. What's up?
What's up? Yeah, I haven't seen your name before, and I saw you requested to speak.
Yeah,
So.
like I've been studying ICT stuff for like almost like 9 months. This is like the first time I'm like,
Really?
because I felt like you don't need. I felt like you don't. I never needed to, but I just wanted just to see like, oh, because I've been following you on Twitter. Just wanted to see like, okay, what's the Cord about and everything. I'm
Yeah.
fucking with it.
I mean,
But I was
Yeah, I follow a lot of other traders as well myself, even though I've been doing this for so long. I like to see like other people's perspective, whatever.
Yeah. So what I'm looking at right now, I'm seeing on the 1 hour, I'm seeing the Tuesday 11 11 o'clock candle. That's the wrong candle. My bad.
3 o'clock candle.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
that's Wednesday.
no. Wrong candle. Let me see. Because for me, like when I take trades, I start from like the day I'm looking for my drawn liquidity. So when 9:30 opening, I'm waiting for the market to do the opposing thing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the drawn liquidity.
That's why I expected upside this morning.
Yeah, so I was thinking we're gonna go into the daily. Was in the daily? Oh shit, the wrong one. The weekly. Okay, I think my weekly drawn liquidity would be the volume imbalance
Yeah,
downwards. Huh?
yeah. That's mine as well. Do you see
Okay.
the equal lows at the 1 hour chart on ES? The equal lows at I think. Do you see my chart right now?
Okay, let me. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, these equal lows. These are kind of my target right now. So again, my thought as open was due to swing up and then go down again.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
And like
And
if and another thing is, if we truly were bullish, we would have gotten a much cleaner bounce off this, which we didn't.
you
So
know,
I feel like that's because we went so far deep below this. I feel like that's again, if we were bullish, we usually respect this pretty perfectly because ICT is all about precision. This would have been a precise bounce, but we didn't. So that's
yeah,
another thing to keep in mind.
yeah. Another thing has been like a big problem for me because I feel like I've been able to like in a week because I think my hit rate's not that high, but I know for a fact like in a week I can at least find 7, 8 good setups in a week. But the only problem, I need more filters on my trades to like stop me from, because once you've like, because I'm like knowledge, I'm like going through like all his content. So it's like once
Yeah,
you've gone through so much, it feels like you could just look at the chart like instantly and have an idea of what you think it's gonna do. But I'm
yeah,
trying to
and
find more filters.
yeah, I agree. I backtested Euro USD like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't even look at the higher time frame. Um, by the way, for this play, guys, I'm moving my stop to break even again. I didn't even look at the higher time frame the whole time on Euro USD, and I went like 8 for 8 without looking at the higher time frame.
No, it's possible, man. And it's like I don't know. Have you ever used this backtesting platform? It's called FX
Yeah, that's
Replays.
what I've been using that as well.
It's so good. The only thing I don't like about it is just the fact you can't see SMTs, you can't
Yeah, I
see,
know, I know.
and it's
It's
really hard to go on.
it's close. It's probably closest to the best platform though, in my opinion. It's like closest
Hmm.
to. I don't know if there's a much better platforms other than that. Still, so
Yeah, I wish they can update it though. I wish they can make it a little bit like, a little bit more. I would
realistic,
say,
realistic.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
But I'm waiting for because when I was because I'm obviously I back this the whole 2021 because I kind of like did this little test like okay if I use only 1% of this account how hard is it for me to blow this account?
yeah,
It's very hard
yeah. I get you.
to blow an account when you have like $20 stop loss on $1,000 accounts. Extremely hard. You can take 200 trades
Yep,
and not even come close. Because
yep,
even if you have like a low hit rate,
yep. I totally
but
agree with that.
and I've kind of found like the easiest time to trade is when we're in a trending, like in the market maker model on a daily, like find like way like in a trending model, like every day you're looking for one side of the market. So you're looking for at 8:30, like that fake move down. If London didn't do the Judah swing lower, you're looking for like the little
Yep,
fake move down when you have the right drawn liquidity.
yep,
So another problem I ran into is like if I have the right drawn liquidity, like I'm on the right side, I'm like 90% right.
yeah,
But it's if the
yeah.
drawn liquidity is wrong, it's just
Yeah, if your drawing
I'm just
liquidity
wrong.
is wrong, you can really struggle. What I say to people who don't know the bias is just wait for highs and lows to be swept. By the way, guys, my profit target hit. You can see. Did anyone just take that? I'm curious. I took it. I took another long. I'm sure all you guys saw it on my screen when I bought another long. I just bought MNQ. The reason why I did MNQ not NQ is because I take this account for real. Okay, I don't want to blow it up or anything. I'm treating this like an actual account. And this is where, okay, I got stopped on NQ. I just want to see if I'm right at this point, and I was. So that was nice. Yeah, nice alumni that you took that. Nice. Yeah, that was hell. I'm not gonna lie. If I ever degen into a position like that just to see if I'm right, usually I'm right. Again, there's so much build up and so much liquidity we built up that whole time where there's just, I don't know, there's no way we're not gonna hit those. This is where I'm watching for another short. I could have took that on my funded. I just stayed out though. I'm up about $200 on my funded today, so I don't really want to take anything. I'm trying to get to the withdrawal slowly but surely. Yeah, so I'm looking for shorts now.
What's the withdrawal?
I have to get a certain amount. I don't even know how much, so I'm just kind of going up a little bit at a time instead of when I'm.
Yeah, like, how does it work though?
I think you need a certain amount, and then I think you can, on Apex, you can withdraw 100% of what you make for the first like couple months, and then it goes to 90-10 or something. So Apex gets 10%.
The first 25k that you make.
I think you have to wait. I think you have to wait
But you
3 months before you can make a maximum withdrawal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can only withdraw a maximum of 1,000 for the first few months. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
what
then,
they
but you
hate,
can,
man.
for the first, well, I mean, they give you 100% of the first 25k.
Yeah, that's cool. But just like comparing
Yeah.
it to like forex brokers, it's like after like 5 days you can instantly withdraw. You know.
Mhm.
Everyone's been hating on Apex too for some reason on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel Apex is fine.
Everyone's
Like,
like, I don't know,
they don't want
but it makes
people to
sense.
pass. They don't want people to pass, so they try and they're just more predatory than the other ones, I think,
Yeah.
because they try and get you in there with the really cheap shit, right? And then they make it really hard for you to make any sort of a withdrawal.
Yeah,
So
for sure, but to me, it doesn't even
yeah.
matter. It just makes sense for them, you know. Like if people are buying
a
up their
business.
90%,
It's a fucking business.
80% off fucking accounts, then so be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jeremy said max 2K for the 50 account, first 3 withdrawals. Okay.
Yeah, 2K isn't bad.
I
think you can do twice a month for that as
Yeah.
well.
Honestly,
But that's hard. That's probably unlikely.
I have 3 fundeds right now. I'm funded with 3 different companies. What I'm gonna do is, if I can get a withdrawal from at least one of them, after I withdraw the first time, I'm just gonna YOLO something. Like,
Why?
I'm gonna,
Because your real account?
yeah, I'll just YOLO like 5 yes or 10 yes on something and see if I can get another withdrawal.
What about Apex though? Because are you gonna take that slow? Because it's like
Yes.
you need to make one withdrawal for
Yes,
your
I'm
for your
taking that
month
slow.
for your month account. I think.
Yeah, I'm taking that slow.
Oh shit, we're ripping.
Does everyone? By the way, we don't have to reject this fair value gap. This is where you start looking for a short setup, but it's not a fair value gap on short. Does everyone understand why this play worked? Okay, we had the bullish SMT. Even though I think there was sell side below, right? There's a bullish SMT, just really low probability going short way down here, right? Type 1 if you understood why that worked.
Then we just rejected a new week opening gap.
Yeah, that's what this new week opening gap's gonna tell me a lot.
Cause like for me, like most trades start from like the rejection off a level like this. So I'm like waiting for
Yeah,
like
that's-
that. Let's say like
Yeah, same. I love
I guess.
higher time
Go on.
frame PD rejections are where the money's at.
Like let's say, let me see. Let's say.
I don't like why I went over this. This is CE.
And I just remembered. I think you have to pay to open your live account, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
How much was that?
I think 140.
Did you? Is it for the? I know they have like an option. Is it for the data fees, right, or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is literally how this play start right here.
Did you
I'm
pick
looking
the
at
one fee or the monthly?
What did you say?
and
I think they have like a one-time fee or a monthly fee for that. I'm not sure.
It's a one-time fee. Oh, it's both. You could do both.
it's like a trendline phantom right now. This should look so nice.
Yeah, I know.
And like the dollar's like ripping right now. Just had a market structure shift after taking that low.
Oh, really?
But that's a breaker right there.
See,
The
RTY,
dollar.
I'm expecting to reject here. YM is a little higher than I'd like now, but we are rejecting the CE, which is nice. Dollar. Dollar just at sell side, which is good. Yeah, I mean, everything to me looks like it's setting up for a dump here.
Yep. We just took out that low right there.
And ES, what do you guys notice about ES? We have another trend line forming in the 4 hour, which is nice.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yeah, hopefully we get a short setup here. All right, so here's the low risk. Here's the low risk sell. This is gonna be the first leg of the sell. I'm gonna see if we get a second leg down, but this is the this is the low risk sell. If you guys want to take this, let's check NQ.
Like, but for me, bro, the thing is like I've noticed the most, man. It's just trying to catch reversals. It's just
Yeah,
it's just hot.
I wait till I wait. What I do is I like wait till the reversal happens, and then I try to catch it. Like
Like,
I'll wait for the reversal, then on the next retracement add. If you get what I'm saying.
yeah. Mhm. This is the most paying one right here.
Yeah, I know.
But
Ouch. So NQ, it's got nice equal lows. Again, if I was to short, these would be my next target. Let's see if we get like an SMT here. I logged in. Alright, I'm gonna try a small position here on my funded account. I'm not sure if I should do MNQ or ES here. I don't know. ES. I'm probably just gonna do ES as equal lows. Yeah, I'm gonna do ES here. My stop's gonna be above this high. I'm gonna enter if we break these equal highs. So I'm gonna have a limit like right at 4168.75. Let me set it. Again, this is low risk, but also low probability because there's not really any clear market structure shift yet. So what I like to do is I wait till the second leg. I'm going pretty light in this. I'm 1 for 1 for the day, so I'm going half size in this. I don't want to see. I want to see this reject as well. Again, my reasoning is we have equal lows here on ES down here. So again, if you wanna be safe, if you want to play the safe route, wait till we get like another rejection, then a fair value gap then at least you know you have the market structure shift. But I'm going pretty light on my funded. Okay, if I lose this trade, I'm going to be green for the day still, right? And if you're not green for the day, and if you lose this trade, you're going to go red, I would suggest not taking this, okay? Because it is a low risk, low probability buy. So if you are green for the day and you could use profits, right, that you're not going to be red if this loses, then I think it's fine. But again, if you want to play it safe, wait till we get like an actual confirmation set up, right? It's like something like this. But again, it's all up to what you're kind of, if you're green or red for the day. If you're red for the day, I would just stay out for now. Wait till the afternoon session. I think that's much smarter in my opinion. Also, my other reasoning is this is a macro time, so I mean, why not try it light? But there's no market structure shift here, just so you guys know. So if this fails, we know why. Down a point here. I do not like the momentum do this for value gap, obviously. I'm gonna stop out if we hit this high in ES. Also, the other reasoning is this is a higher time frame PD array, so this is a little more precise. If we were to show this, if I see us pump way back over this high, I'll probably change my bias for the time being. So far, this does not look good. It does not look like this is going to work, but again, it's important to keep your stop loss no matter what, okay? Even though I think this is going to fail now, right? I'm going to keep my stop loss. If I get stopped, I get stopped. But because the fact it is a higher time frame PD array, I think it's worth trying. I think the risk reward up here is good. Okay, you want good risk reward plays, and I like the equal as below. So it's my reasoning behind the trade. Again, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I don't think it's a bad trade in my opinion. Okay, do you like this candle? Okay, we're back at ticking the profit. Hoping we cut through this order block. This is gonna be a pretty key spot here. If we can hit this low on NQ, I'll probably set my stop to break even. But that's only if we hit this low on NQ, so. Damn it. Come on. ES isn't moving now.
Dixie's pumping.
Okay, so NQ hit the low. Okay, this is... See, if I put a stop at break even here, I'm going to probably get stopped. So this was much better take on NQ. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm putting my stop at break even here at 4,169. It's very, very tight. Too tight for my liking, but I don't know. It kind of sucks. I wish I took NQ. NQ moved much nicer than that. So my stop is now at break even. Now the NQ hit the low. And I'm about to get stopped. Let's see. So 4,169.25. It's inside this fair value gap, which is not ideal. It can't go another tick above this or else I'm going to get stopped. Come on. I wish my limit was... I should have put my limit at probably a little higher. That's my mistake. It's whatever, though. I put it like right at discount. I should have put it a little above. Because, and see, like, if we are bullish here, right, I would expect us to pump because, again, NQ... here, I'm just going to see if I can... I'll explain it after. Okay, I would just stop the break even here. Okay. So, it is what it is. I'll stop the break even there. The reason why I did that so quickly is because NQ, if we're bullish here, exactly what's happening is going to happen, right? We're going to pump here because NQ hit the low and ES did not. Okay, slight bullish SMT, and we're forming some low resistance liquidity. So I just saved myself again from a trade that I guess probably would have failed. Hopefully you guys understood that thought process. I mean, if I got a higher limit, if I took NQ, that would have been a lot nicer, but it is what it is. Again, we can still reject and go down here, but I just think I don't like what I'm seeing here in the 1 minute chart. We have low resistance liquidity forming. We took sell side NQ. Man, I wish I took NQ now. I was debating whether to take NQ or ES. I could have taken either. If you took NQ, that was a nice, 36? That was a nice 10-point move on NQ. Yeah, I should have taken NQ. It's whatever. You took NQ, Raul? Yeah, you're lucky. See, that's a situation where if you take NQ, you're luckier than if you took ES in that play. Yeah, I liked ES better because the equal lows, but this is a pretty significant wick with sell side, which is why I was debating on taking NQ instead, but it's whatever. Nothing you can do. You short the weakest, long the strongest. Scaled half, but south rest at break even. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is.
But this is that chop that I hate.
Yeah, I know.
Like you think somebody would be like a nice as displacement, cause I was already trying to take that short from the first fair value gap.
Yeah.
But now it just like it was like if it was like a 4-point stop loss, it didn't get hit yet. But it's like, bro, look what it just did.
Yeah. I mean, I have a pretty good idea. Like, I have a pretty good idea. Like, if what you guys just saw me do there, okay? That's me trying to be skilled. Okay, that is not what I just did. Is not risk management. What I just did is, okay, I see NQ hit the low. I see we kind of disrespected this fair value gap. This was not precise. Okay, this is not precision, which I don't like. We hit this low on NQ pretty quickly and we singly bounce back up, which tells me on ES I'm probably gonna get stopped. So that's why I move my stop to break even so quickly, so I don't take a loss, because I think there's a possibility to pump here. So that's me kind of trading based off of skill and what I know about watching the charts, rather than, okay, I'm gonna leave my stop where it is. So yeah. And there's been times where I do that and I get out and we pump a little bit, then we totally dump after. But there's also been times where I've completely saved myself from like a 5-point loss. So I mean, that's fine with me. I'm now, I guess, still 1 for 1 because that was a break-even trade. Yeah, I still think we hit the equal lows too, Zoru.
It's just this trend line. I just don't like the fact that it looks so like people really think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the thing. It's just it would make sense for the market to set all these people right now because they be making money all day.
Yeah, I know.
But cool. And for me, even for longs, the only thing I even saw this whole day was I guess the 905 fair value gap. That's the only thing I saw for longs.
Yep. I think we're about to.
But I would have never held it to this highs though. I would have probably just got out my 5 handles.
Yeah, I know.
Guys.
5 handles on our day like today is pretty good. Yeah, DXY is pumping, which I do like. But it's just the fact that ES is not moving with ES. Or ES is not moving with DXY. So we retook these equal lows. I know some of you are probably still in this trade, but which is fine, okay? If you can still if we hit this high again and you get stopped out and you're still green for the day, good for you. But if you're red and you're still holding this trade at Hopium, I don't think it's a good idea because I don't know, I think this trend line I don't like it. We could get an SMT here though still.
How do you change the axis on Tradeify? How do I make it so that it's not locked on the scales?
I don't even know.
Like I can't change the price or the time scale at all.
I don't know.
It's a fucking pain in the ass and it's terrible.
You can ask ChatGPT. That's what I do when I have issues like that. Yeah,
Just shut GPT, no?
probably. So you can now see why I got out on my short. Okay. So again, if you did not listen to me and you stayed in, good job, okay? Because you didn't listen to me, and I don't think you should. But if you did listen to me and you get out before taking the worst loss, then good job as well. You can see my reasoning for getting out quickly. You listened because you didn't like anymore. As long as you didn't like the trade and you got out, that's good. Okay, I'm trading based off my experiences. I figured either ES or NQ was going to hit the low. I was just not sure which one first, and unfortunately it had to be NQ to hit the low, not ES, not the one we were in. So, it is what it is. My funded still up $200. If that trade worked out for me, I would have been up another 150, but it doesn't matter now. You lost point. That's funny. Yeah, and the bullish SMT as well, which I pointed out.
And like DXY just took out that high too.
Yeah. Cloud, are you still here? It's probably working. I like how DXY is pumping right now. It's just, you can see ES is not correlated with DXY at the moment. Both kind of look bullish here. Type 1 if you understood why I got out at break even there using 3D analysis. Man, I should have took the long I alerted on my real account, not demo. It's whatever. I'm not really mad. I'm still green for the day. Whether I take a demo or a real trade, it's up to you whether you want to take it on demo or real. Okay. I've alerted a demo trade. I've taken, and I've said to you guys, I'm taking this in demo, but I've taken it in my real account. So, it's really up to you. I'm not going to take a reckless demo trade if I don't think it's going to work. But if I do take it on demo, just know that if you lose on your personal and I lose my demo, well, it's going to make me look like the bad guy because, oh, I took it on demo, but you took it on your personal account, okay? So it's up to you, really. We're still struggling at this gap.
Yeah, and on the 1 hour, if you look at your midnight opening price,
Yep.
that's a break here that was like hitting, tapping right now. This is reality. This is my tailspin right here. It's got stopped out on the first trade. Then I see the rejection right after we took that high. I'm like, okay, this is my 2-trade rule and one idea.
Yep. We now have triple equal highs, but this is an SMT, okay? So for now, like, if this dumps here and we just totally knife down here, I'm expecting these equal lows here. I don't even care about these equal highs because this is an SMT. you can see NQ took out the high. If I had to guess, I'm guessing we're going to take out the equal highs, though. Doesn't matter if we don't or do. It's kind of funny because the proper stop loss for the trade I just alerted, like the proper stop loss is literally above this high. So technically the stop loss is not hit yet. And then the target would be these equal lows. So still kind of working, but it's probably going to hit. I don't know. We'll see.
Yep. Beautiful.
I like that DXY is pumping though. That's a good sign. But is DXY really following opposite to ES right now? Not really. So I wouldn't really make this a big indicator, big kind of. I'm not making this a big tool into my thesis at the moment. DXY. I'm just kind of tapering DXY and being like,
You would think we're closing on the. You would think like we're closing on the lunch hour, like just gonna like run stops on the opposing side of the market, because just as long as we're making money out there, you would think at least some kind of retracement.
I know.
But I don't know what happened. It just feels like the market's right now just so weird, bro. It's so weird.
I literally
now.
alerted in index commentary today, like, even though I want this 4,144 level, I literally said, don't forget, every single one of my targets are getting 75% of the way there, then we reverse. So I literally said, just take profits if you are in, which that's why I said it was really dumb to short it down here this morning. Especially being that NQ did hit that low on the hourly as well. Okay, we did hit this internal sell side, so this is a really stupid reason. Yeah, Dart, this is not a good spot to be short yet. I mean, this was a nice scalp from this fair value gap down to this, but other than that, like, there's been no good setups. Does anyone know why you wouldn't have taken this? Well, my guess natural is it's not ICT, it's because of VIX. VIX is so low right now, so when you get this decrease in volatility, you get so many kind of signals that can really tell you two different things, which this is kind of happening to me right now.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like I really still think we go down and hit 4144 at some point, but
Bro,
I can also see us going higher here as well, so it's kind of just mixed signals. That's why I'm not really holding moves for too long.
the equal lows we keep creating is fucking insane.
Yeah, I know. We should hit them.
Holy shit.
When you're on VIX, if you look at the daily, you can see like you can see how high the daily's gone in the past, and you can see how low we are compared to the daily now. So, like, just the daily 5-minute VIX, right? If we look at this whole range, right? When we're down here, that means bad volatility, which leads to slower price action. Not necessarily bad price action. The price action is still fine, in my opinion. It's just a lot slower. Takes a lot longer for moves to play out. But when we're up here, that's when the price action is the best. And just, not the best, but just faster and moves a lot swingier, like quicker. DXY still pumping, but ES not really reacting too much to that. YM still rejecting the CE of this wick, which I like, and we still have these equal lows on YM. if I had to, I really want downside here. Just make the most sense to me. And again, these equal highs do not matter because this is an SMT. Okay, between NQ and the ticker's just VIX. This fair value gap should be important because if we get a nice close onto this, then we should dump. But as long as you hold it, do you see us going higher here? So this is kind of what okay, if this respects, then I see us going higher. If it doesn't, then you know the deal. If we get a nice close under, I want to see it use as resistance.
And if you look at the dollar, it looks like we're creating a little mini buy model, like the beginning stages of that right now. The dollar.
I agree with that.
5 minute.
I think this right here is a good long on the dollar, if we get to it.
Yes, it's not in sync. This is a big filter for my trades. When the dollar's not in sync, the yes, it's not always. Some kind of problems always happen.
Yeah.
Plus, we're approaching 12 o'clock now too, so it's just another filter.
Hey, you recorded that? Nice, Luma. Hey, everyone watch Luminous Trade in chat.